does what she wants and she looks cool doing it.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Chill Out podcast. I'm back with Demi. How are you?
Hey everyone, I'm well. How are you?
I'm super chilled. Okay, so I'm really excited for this episode because we're going to be talking a bit about like fashion and like trends and like the differences that we may have when it comes to like fashion and what we think is cool, which I find interesting because I feel like we are kind of similar, but we're also like very different at the same time, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So first of all, like tell me something about like, you know, when you're in high school or like in your childhood, like what are like key trends that like stick out to you, like that come to mind?
I'm just laughing because when you look back at like your photos on Instagram or Facebook and you're like, did I really wear that? But it was such a fun time, I think. I don't know. I remember like Lumo came in when I was in like maybe grade 7 or 8.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, Lumo became such a big thing, but it kind of comes around also in cycles, like every few years, like Lumo comes in and like the zombie bands, and you would wear like up your whole forearm,
Yeah,
like
those are
20
really
of
cool,
those things. Yeah. I remember that. And like the JJ skinny jeans we were talking about the other day. And like I remember begging my mom every time we went past JJ's in Canal, like, can we please go inside? I got it right once for my birthday one year. I got like a purple pair of like the skinniest skinny jeans, like you couldn't move. And I wore it like every weekend. And like I don't know if you remember the like the chucks, but that came all the way up to your knee.
Yes.
Like that you laced like all the way up. Like I think the emo scene and stuff was like, I don't know, I guess I was exposed to it at that age, so that was like my whole thing, like the emo.
But those were cool though, because like it reminds me of, you know, Alex Russo from
yes, she was iconic.
Yeah,
I used to love
the
watching
style.
that and Hannah Montana just to see what they were wearing.
Yes.
And like, but the layering was also insane, like a tank top over like another different style of tank top or whatever, and like the
Literally.
skirt over jeans. That was a crazy era, lots of layering. So yeah, I think, I don't know, like the typical Disney stuff that when you think Disney Channel is also like what we wore.
And what like
growing
inspired
up.
us.
Yeah, because that's what we were like exposed to, you know, and like 17 magazine.
Yes.
Also used to love that. I had to beg my mom every week and
Love
please have the 17 magazine. But yeah, that's kind of what I remember from my childhood.
So like are
that.
those like the trends that you remember? I know you said you got like the skinny jeans and stuff, but
Yeah.
what else did you like experiment with like in high school? Like what was your style like?
It was like the scene emo kind of, like Avril Lavigne was like a
Okay.
big style icon for me. I still remember I had a t-shirt
that.
because she used to wear the shirt with like the tie, like just a loose tie. I had a t-shirt
Yeah.
that had a tie printed on it. Like,
Oh yes,
I used
wait,
to love it.
I think I've seen those before as
It
well.
was a pink one. I don't know, pink and lighter pink stripes.
Yeah.
And then it had like a little pocket printed on it, like a pocket square and stuff. I used to love that award also all the time. So yeah, I think I was more the like, still now also I guess, the like Avril Lavigne vibe was what I gravitated towards. Like I remember in grade 7 and 8 like experimenting with like dark makeup, like the emo goth makeup.
I
Like,
love that.
Yeah, that's what I remembered. I'm sure I can find some pictures. It wasn't
Yeah, I know, I would love to see them.
back then. Yeah, I was into the like the scene emo. And don't know if you remember when they used to do like the big hair with the like colors, the emo. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's
No,
almost
I
like a
can't.
mullet vibe.
Okay, wait, I do know about that type of
Do you know
vibe.
what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about? Yeah, and like the super deep fringe
Yes.
that like came all the way across.
Yes.
Yeah, like that.
I remember that for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of girls at school.
So
had
that's,
that.
I always wanted my hair like that, but my mom wouldn't let me cut it because of like school wouldn't let you have
Wait,
hair
I'm
like
actually
that.
curious to know, like, how was your hair? Like, what hair color did you have in school?
So I wasn't really allowed to dye my hair. I kind of had to stay with like my normal blonde color.
So you're a natural blonde.
Like a brown blonde.
Like an ash type of
yeah, kind of. Like in summer, like the bleach comes out in like certain streaks in my hair, but like the rest of it's like a mousy brown
That's so cool,
color.
yeah.
It got darker as I got older. But then I got away with dyeing my hair like a really, really dark brown because I told my mom it was a washout. And it wasn't. It was a permanent hair dye. I'm like, no, it's semi-permanent or wash out before the like 6-week holidays over, and it didn't wash out. Got grounded for it, but yeah. And then I dyed my hair like in matric, like blonde for my matric dance. That was the only that's somehow the color of my hair.
Do you have those pictures? I would love to see
Which
them.
ones now?
The matric dance.
Yeah.
Really?
I can get it for you,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would love to see how your hair looks.
But like you've seen me blonde, so
I have, but like I want to see you as like 18-year-old Demi.
Okay, let me see.
like that type of vibe.
But while I look for it, what were like trends you remember like in school that was big? Because you also went to an all-girls school,
Yeah.
so I feel like maybe the trends were a bit different.
So like the trends that I remember, and a lot of like eventually school said like, no, you guys can't wear your hair like this anymore. It was
Yeah.
like that, you know, like every girl liked to have like that messy high up bun.
The bun, yes, I remember the messy bun. Yes,
So like every girl in school like started rocking that, and then also there was a stage where that whole fringe thing was a thing.
Oh yeah, and your fringe had to be like out of your eyes and clipped back at
Yes.
school, so you couldn't really wear the whole.
Yeah, so it was like stuff like that. I was pretty like I wouldn't say like conservative, but I was a bit different because like obviously we couldn't dye our hair at that stage or anything. I
Yeah.
only started doing that when I was like in grade 11 or something
Okay,
like that.
were you allowed to dye your hair at school though? Because we weren't allowed
if
to.
it was like if it looked natural.
Yeah,
like,
we weren't even allowed to.
Really?
If they could see like regrowth, but some girls got away with like bleach blonde
Yes.
hair, and I was like, how? That's so clearly dyed. But then some people would dye their hair like a little bit different, and they'll get into trouble for
Yeah,
it.
so it had to look obviously like natural, not like out of like
Yeah,
you look
okay,
completely
yeah,
different or it
yeah.
doesn't look good.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were girls that did it. But I remember my like style icon for like a while
Mm-hmm.
was Miley Cyrus.
Yes, yeah.
Like she went through like this whole boho like era.
I remember that. I think it was with the last song.
Yes.
Was it that time? Yeah.
It was kind of like grunge, but it was like hippie boho
Yes,
vibes.
yes.
I literally would get every magazine. I'm not even kidding. And I would like choose different outfits. And then when I would have like, you know, when your parents like take you to go like shopping or
Yeah.
whatever, I would like make sure that I
And, like,
looked
reference it.
identical like pieces. Like I was so into like her
Yeah.
style because I felt like it like resonated the person that like I wanted to be.
Yes, I know what you mean.
She's
I also
like-
went through a boho phase. It didn't last very long. Though. Like,
I feel like I still kind of like that.
yeah,
Like,
I still see pictures of. I'm like, yo, I wish I could dress like
I
that, but I know it
know.
won't last long.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
But I feel like you also have to be very like, oh my gosh. Okay, so Demi's showing me a picture of her.
You can
matric
swipe.
dance.
It's like in my matric folder.
Oh my gosh.
So it was like a honey blonde.
You
It
look
wasn't
so
like-
stunning. I like your dress
Thanks.
though as well.
Thanks.
And your body is
I
insane.
know, yo, I wish I still looked like that.
Oh my god. And look how young Brandon looks.
He looks like a baby, eh?
He does. This is so, you actually look really, really stunning.
Thanks.
Who did your makeup?
I got like a friend of a friend that was doing like Bobbi Brown.
Oh my gosh.
Kenny pointing at my bum.
No, your dress is very like, it's very elegant, but like so
Thanks.
sexy.
Thank you.
No,
Yeah,
stunning.
I was very proud of this dress because I kind of like, I saw 2 different dresses on Pinterest, and then there's like a chain holding it over there.
Oh, that looks stunning.
And then I'd like
That blonde
kind
is
of
nice as
designed it. Yeah, I kind of want to go back to it,
That
but it's a
blonde's
little bit of
actually very nice.
upkeep. So, and then you can see there was like a white lining and stuff on the inside.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it looks
so-
really stunning. Okay, so the whole thing when it comes to like outfit repeating. So like we're now in like a time where like minimalistic, you know, type
Yeah.
of lifestyle is like really encouraged and stuff. And I like that type of lifestyle
Yeah.
too. But when it comes to like outfit repeating, like what's your opinion on it? Like, because I know that I wear my outfits like
Yeah.
repeatedly. So
I'm the same. Like I will wear like repeat often because I also only have so many items of clothing
Exactly,
in my
yeah.
cupboard. Like I'm not someone that buys like clothes very constantly, like every weekend or whatever.
like imagine.
Yeah, like
Imagine.
ordering online constantly. Like I go every like season basically,
Yeah.
like winter, summer. I'm like, okay, I needed this last winter. Like I was grabbing for this one item a lot. Like let me get an extra one, or like this is kind of maybe a little bit of an updated style. Like let me get this, and it's normally plain, like
Basics.
Yeah. So I do like I outfit repeat often. I mean, you've seen me at work also like. Things I wear, if I get complimented on an outfit, like obviously I'm going to repeat the outfit or like make a similar one. But yeah, I think like for outfit repeating, some people are so like,
Judgmental about it.
yeah, or like stuck up about it because I feel like if you want to go deeper into it, like classist or whatever, like poorer people obviously have less items of clothing. So they feel, or people feel like if they're repeating the outfits they're wearing, it's kind of showing that they can't afford a lot of like
Yeah.
items of clothing. So it's like a status thing. But also like we own washing machines. Like the point is to rewear your clothes. So when people are like, oh, you wore that last, we're like, yeah, I washed it. Like
Yeah,
obviously
literally.
I own it, I washed it. So yeah, but I just think like for people like influencers or people that like are out and about all the time and like posting on Insta and whatever, they never want to like repeat because they want to show that they've got like the big closet and they're like, you know, staying up to date the whole time. I don't know. I think it's just like a symbol
Yeah.
thing. So like obviously with working and that, like I just need to wear clothes to the office. At this point, I wish we had uniforms so that I could just wear like a jeans and a t-shirt every single day, because coming up with outfits is very tiring.
It is tiring.
Yeah.
But I feel like what you're saying about the whole status thing, like I feel like we would also do that maybe if we were in that type of like industry, whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I also cringe at stuff like that, because it's like you're trying too hard, like, because if I was like that, I'd cringe.
Yeah. What I also like, what bothers me sometimes on TikTok is when you see people doing like the Shein hauls or the like Temu hauls, and it's such bad quality clothes. They're gonna wear it once and like donate it, or it's like goes to the back of their clothes. Like that kind of irritates me, because I don't like the wastefulness of it. Like
Same.
I understand wanting to be trendy and like dress really nice, but there becomes a time where it's like wasteful. If you're gonna wear a t-shirt once, like what's the point? Literally just to show that you've got a trendy item. So that kind of thing like irritates me, but I also don't want to like shame people.
Yeah, but I feel like you can have your opinion.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if it's something that is kind of valid, like you are like
I hate getting rid of clothes. Well, I don't hate getting rid of clothes, but I don't like that. I like if I buy an item, like I'm only gonna wear this once for this one event. Like I'll try to at least wear it multiple times, even though I'm buying it for one specific event.
Yeah, I'm very sentimental with stuff in general. So like I'm so weird. Like when I buy clothes, like it stays in the bag for at least a week in the cupboard.
Yeah.
And then I will like try and formulate like an outfit to wear with it before, because I'm so like proud of that, like
that item.
Yeah, like because I really like took time and like I picked it out, and like I'm very excited and don't want to like get it dirty or like ruin it or something like that.
Keep it for a special occasion kind of thing.
So like I'm very like, I've always been like that about my stuff. I've been very like protective or like appreciative.
Yeah.
But that's why I like the whole quiet luxury thing. I'm not sure if you've seen that on TikTok.
Yeah, I have.
Like that old money type of like thing. It's kind of where like you have nice things.
Yeah.
But like it's not necessarily like brands and like everything.
And it's also things that are always built to last long.
Yes, they're like classic pieces.
Yeah. Like they're gonna last you 10 years and they're gonna stay classic for those 10 years. They're not gonna go out of fashion or even like break at the seams or whatever. They're like when you buy really fast fashion clothes that are just made like super quick with really cheap labor.
Yeah, no,
you know,
it's true.
So yeah, I don't know. I think outfit repeating, like, I don't see a problem with it. Because I mean, you have your clothes, and I also only have so much cupboard space. Like I can't have new items every single week.
But it's so crazy. Like every time when I see you, like at work, for example, like it always looks like you wearing like okay, cool. I noticed that there was one pair of like check pants. Yeah. But like you still mix it up in a way where like it looks like a completely different outfit.
Because you like, I like to have all the like you the same. Or I've noticed that you also wear like basic items so that you can switch it around and no one knows that you wore that same white top last week, because it's just a plain white top. Like no one's gonna notice. And like I also like to play with silhouettes. So like it changes the shape of what you're wearing, like depending on what you pair it with. So yeah, and I also tried to like space out like those grey pants that I wore today. I haven't worn them in a while. So like kind of you reshop your cupboard in a way, like wear something that you haven't worn and it feels
obviously
new.
Because they are so nice, people are going to take note of them. Yeah. So like you want to
have to wear sparingly.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna buy like a new pair of checkered pants every month.
No, exactly.
You know? Yeah.
But I feel like when you get to like a point where you are making your own money, like you are gonna be a bit weary about the things that you buy.
Yeah. I actually had the opposite when I first started working, like my first like office job out of high school. Yeah. I was getting paid every 2 weeks. Oh, so nice. Like every 2 weeks I would like Brandon and I would go to the shops and I would go to Canalk and like buy new stuff. And then it got to a point where I wasn't like wearing the items that I bought, and it became so wasteful, and this I was just lying at the back of the thing like, okay, it's enough now, like I gotta stop. So I at least like cut myself off, because there's some people like you get addicted to it, like it's so addicting to get new pieces of clothing. And I feel like I'm one of those people, once I start like buying a bunch of clothes or even things for my house, then I keep buying and I have to like cut myself off.
No, for real. Like in COVID I was basically an online shopping addict. Like I was ordering gym equipment, I was ordering like, what do you call that, like athleisure wear, those matching sets. The
matching sets,
And I'm working out at home.
Yes.
And I was
no one's seeing you.
Exactly.
But like,
I was buying like everything, because I was like, so like I love clothes. That's why I like to also stay away from like the mall a lot. Yes. Because I get like really depressed. Yeah. I'm like,
because you like everything, but you can't have everything.
Exactly. Yeah. So like I don't like going there sometimes, because it's triggering.
Too overwhelming. Yeah.
Because there's so many nice things. Yeah. And like you just want them.
Yeah.
obviously we spoke a bit about like sustainable fashion and all of that. I kind of want to ask you, what do you think about the whole like clean beauty aesthetic? And then if you look at someone like Hailey Bieber compared to like Tara Yami, like what style do you resonate with? Do you like both?
Yeah, I think I
What's your
like
vibe?
both. Like, it depends on my mood, I guess, that day. Or, like, even just what I'm exposed to for the day. Like, I feel like if I see a Tara Yami video on my For You page, I'm like, oh my god, her style's, like, so nice. I want to do my hair like this. I want to do my makeup like that. And then, like, maybe a few hours later, like, Hailey Bieber comes. I'm like, oh my god, I need to do a face mask. I need to, like, slick back my hair. Like, it just depends. But I think, like, day to day, I would be, like, more the Tara Yami side, I guess.
I feel
like
like
the
you
dark
also-
vibe, like darker
Yeah.
clothing and darker.
I've told you this before, but you also give like your style as well is very like Emma Chamberlain-esque.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yo,
you-
that's such a compliment. I love it.
Like, no, but it's true. Like, I feel like she likes the little cat emojis and,
Yeah.
all the joints and, like, the quiet time and the reading.
Okay,
and all
yeah.
of that, and, like, the thrifting and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
your
Oh, I love
style,
thrifting, yeah.
your style as well is like hers. Like, you know how to, like, put a really good pants with a nice
Yeah.
top and, like, layer it
Yeah.
and, like, make it cool.
But thrifting's also a skill. Like, you have to, like, some people go thrifting once and they're like, no, I didn't find anything, but like, you have to learn like what you can
Yes.
fit together and whatever. But yeah, like the clean girl aesthetic, like, I like the way it looks a lot, like on people. I think it's a really nice, like put together look. You can wear it anywhere to the shops and you always like look put together. But I think for my like personal day to day, like I can't do the clean girl look. Like it doesn't work for me and my like lifestyle, or not lifestyle, but just like I can't do a 10-step skincare routine. I'm not saying you have to do that,
Yeah.
but that's kind of like the clean girl aesthetic is like all of the serums and like the nice bottles
Yes.
in your whatever, and like all the sleek lines. Like it looks really, really nice and I really like it for other people. But I don't know, I don't think I can like keep, it looks like so much maintenance. It's not supposed to
be
look
so
like
much
maintenance.
maintenance.
It's supposed to look natural and like effortless, but it's like we don't all look like that. Like we're gonna need to do face mask, or like I have to cover the bags under my eyes. I'm not gonna look like a clean girl aesthetic with the bags that I have under my eyes. Like there's no ways. And it seems like so much effort, but I also think that like a lot of brands know that people are trying to get that look and that lifestyle, so they make their packaging look really aesthetic and clean and will look nice on your covers, but it's actually just feeding into consumerism and you're buying so much stuff that
Yeah.
you don't need. And like to me, a clean girl is minimalist.
Yes.
So like, yes, your bottles on your thing are minimalist, but you've got like how many like stored away. So I think it's very much like a mask to me when I see clean girl. Like in the beginning, I was like, oh my word, this looks so nice and like effortless and like, I'm gonna feel so energized, and it's actually so
Energized.
tiring. Like, after you do like an everything shower where you shave and exfoliate,
Yes.
I'm so tired after that.
Yeah.
And these girls look so like energized after they've done like their 10 steps, but I don't know, I think the look is really nice, but I think also like a lot of brands and clothing brands and makeup brands and whatever have latched onto that, and it's kind of taken away like the main meaning behind it when it first started.
Yeah, I was
'Cause
just
it's supposed to be
gonna say
that
that.
like natural, organic,
Yes.
and like sleek lines, like not wearing a lot of makeup, not buying a lot of makeup products, and just working on your skincare. But like, yeah, it just became another way for like companies to get you to buy stuff.
Yeah, but I guess that's kind of what happens with everything. Like,
Yeah.
whatever's like popular at the
Even
moment.
minimalism,
Yeah, like
became that way.
exactly. Like people, like whatever's popular, like whether it's like Tara Yami,
Yeah.
and everyone like through like when TikTok first started, like everyone's into that whole like punk era.
Yeah,
Like the
the
Landon
emo,
Barker.
what was it, the Eagles or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
And then like now people are doing like your Kesha era. and,
Yeah.
Like it's all of that type of stuff. And the clean girl for me, like obviously I resonate with that a lot, but
Yeah.
I feel like the intention behind it like started off very like pure in a way
Yeah.
and like on the right track.
because it started. Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
It started with COVID and like mental health and like
Yes.
simplifying your life and like living a softer life, and then now it's just like gone the opposite
Yeah,
direction.
it's just become like a trend.
Yeah.
Which is what happens all the time. Like,
Yeah.
even if you go to like Canal Walk, like right now, whatever Hailey Bieber is like
Yeah.
wearing right now, it's in H&M. Like
Yeah.
they've literally I don't know what the word is. They made it mainstream.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a cool like aesthetic anymore.
Yeah.
Like every girl is dressing like that.
The cycle will also go out. Like if you look at like the Kesha vibe, that was in when I was in high school, then it came out a little bit, now it's back.
Yeah.
And then like if you did dress like that like 2 or 3 years ago, people would be like, what the hell are you wearing or whatever.
Yeah.
And then now it comes back. So yeah, it's always gonna, I don't know, but that's why I think personal style is really important, because no one can like, your personal style will never go out of style.
Yes, exactly. But I feel like for the clean girl aesthetic that I like is, so first of all, like I've seen things on TikTok before where, you know, the lazy girl bun, like that slick back like look.
Okay.
So it's like kind of the hairstyle like I like to wear. Where it's basically a lazy girl bun, like you're just putting water or like gel, whatever on your hair.
Yeah.
But there's actually a technique to it. Like you need to put like oil.
Yes.
And, like,
it looks effortless,
yes,
but it's actually not.
And then there's like a technique on like how to like tie the bun, and it's like, I don't do that. Like, who has time for that? It's like, it's called a lazy girl bun because it's just a quick thing.
I think it also, like, trends get overcomplicated as well.
Yeah.
They come up with like such niche names for certain like trends, where it's like that was a trend like 5 years ago, it was named something else. Now it's just being like brought back. But I think companies are quite like guilty of that, of like manufacturing almost like trends and stuff. It'll be like trending on social media right now, and it's like a product you've never seen, but people see that word and then it becomes a trend because of whatever. So,
but I also like the whole like I love Tara Yummy as well. I think she's so cool, and I like that like really is who she is.
Like she's always dressed that way. She would have been such an icon for me in high school. Like,
exactly, I feel like that's.
But
really
I mean, she's so much younger, right? Like she would have.
No, she's actually really young. Yeah.
She was in like pre-primary school before like. You know, she probably also was like looking up to Avril Lavigne and that.
Yes.
You know, the same
but
kind of vibe.
she's really cool though, and I feel like that like suits her aesthetic. And the same thing with like what Hailey's kind of like paved the way for now is like, obviously she was kind of launching a skincare brand. Yeah. So she completely rebranded herself.
Yeah. To rep her brand, like it, you know, obviously makes sense.
And yeah, like I love it, but like it has become way too complicated.
Overdone almost, because I don't know if this is gonna sound like, I don't know, but you get people that always, they don't have their own sense of style. They're just always following whatever is in trend. And I don't want to be like an elitist and be like, oh, I have the best style or whatever. Yeah. But like, I'm not someone that buys into trends, or I don't, unless it fits like my actual personal style. And I think that was also just growing up. Like, I didn't really get name brand clothes. I wasn't able to get like clothes every single weekend. Like some of my friends would go shopping and spend so much money every single week, and I couldn't keep up with trends as a kid. So I learned to like wear my clothes the way, like, you know, even make it look trendy. So I think like you kind of develop your own personal style because your options are limited. You have to choose something that you really like. You can't just go buy something new. So I think like there's some people that just wear trends.
I was just gonna say that
style to me.
Yeah, like, you've developed your own personal style. You know what to do with like what you have. So like it looks unique. It looks cool. Yeah.
Even if it's like out of style, you know, kind of thing. That's why like I also just with trends, I'm like, I'm going to buy this piece of trendy item or whatever, but in a month time, it's not going to be trendy anymore. And I've like falling into a trap where you buy something that you think is super trendy, and like a couple months later, you look back and like, oh, that was actually so bad and like such a cringe, like whatever. So I have like, I don't know if you've ever noticed, I have a hard rule. Like I don't buy clothes with like slogans on it, like the YOLO and stuff. Like I can never fall into that because it went out of fashion. And the same with
where
like,
do you even get stuff like that?
Don't you remember like
YOLO.
the YOLO, like hashtag YOLO was such a huge thing when I was in high school. Like
I remember that, like the YMCMB.
Yeah, you could get it from like Chinatown and stuff.
Oh,
like
okay.
I don't know where in like Canal, but I remember like people from like would get it at Chinatown and like, you know. So I have like a hard rule of no writing on my clothes unless it's something like it's a band that I really like, or like your merch, obviously. Yeah. But like when it's like slay or whatever, like yes, I use the word a lot, but I'm not gonna wear like a top that says that.
It's
and
cool
like
for a picture, but like that's
for like in time, but like and like pictures of like people's faces or like things that are trending at the moment. Like I have a hard rule of not buying.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, like I don't unless it's something I'm like passionate about. Yeah. But even then, like I have a top that I've had since high school that has like a picture on it. And I've had it since then, and it hasn't like gone out of style for me because that's my like taste. Yeah. If that makes sense. So, yeah. But yeah, sometimes you look back at things that you wore because you wanted to try and be in trend, and it was like, what was I thinking? Turnaround time for trends in South Africa is faster now. I mean, like we've got H&M now. Like Cotton On, I remember coming in high school was like a game changer. Like we didn't have something like Cotton On before then. It was always like Mr. Price or like other weird like poetry and stuff, but like a teenager's not gonna shop at poetry or the Woolworths, you know?
But like so I feel like I've always kind of dressed And like some people have told me this as well. Like you can see that you dress how you want.
Yeah.
And I'm not too sure if that's like a backhand comment.
You dress
like,
how you want.
Yeah, like I'm not sure if that's like a backhand comment. Like, oh, like you clearly don't know
like
anything.
follow trends. You're just wearing what
or
you
have
want
like
to.
no style. You're just wearing whatever you want. But like I actually don't mind that.
Yeah, because you are wearing what you want.
Yeah,
like, you're right.
I wear things that like I feel like I find is nice. And obviously I know definitely what's not gonna go.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a shirt and like a flannel together. Like that's not gonna go. Like,
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
But I've always liked what I like and I'll wear
Mm-hmm.
it. And I have been roasted about it like as a kid, and then like you get picked on by people like that. But
Yeah,
then,
if you're not wearing like.
but then a few years later, the shoes that they said that they didn't like, or they say you have ugly taste in shoes, they're literally wearing it on
Now, yeah. Well, even when like in the like 2010s, like emo kind of wear was popular in America, I feel like, but not so much here. Like you were a weirdo if you wore like emo,
You were emo,
whatever.
yeah.
But then TikTok 2020, like the e-girl and e-boy, like that was all kind of the same. And I still remember reading in the comments like, yo, you guys are wearing things that you bullied me for in high school. Like now you guys are wearing the same thing that I was wearing like how many years ago. So it's just crazy how like the trend cycle happens and what people like were bullied for, thought weren't cool. Like Crocs even, like
Yes.
they were so ugly. I love my Crocs. I had Crocs when they first became popular in primary school, but like the off-brand
I've actually
Crocs,
always liked Crocs as well.
They're so comfy.
Yeah, I've always liked them. I've never owned my own pair. I think I've owned like a no-name brand one when I was like younger. But I've always liked them. They're comfortable.
Yeah.
But I feel like now all of a sudden, like last year when Justin Bieber wore it in a campaign,
Then it was
it's a cool thing now. Like everyone wears it.
It's like it's associated with. Yeah. Because
So, like-
I mean, 5 years ago, if you wore Crocs, people would be like, "What are you a
Yeah,
nurse?"
people
like,
would literally roast you. Like
yeah.
I've been roasted like harshly on things that I've worn, like harshly. But like people that are like think that they're in the fashion like world and they think they have like the right to say that, but it's so cringe because like if you think about like when I walk in Canal Walk sometimes and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just saw this now on Pinterest, like this looks amazing.
Yeah.
And then you walk in and you see like the whole of like Hailey Bieber's wardrobe, like who else is like really trending right? Sophia Richie, like all of these like really pretty girls, and they're like the whole of your wardrobe section for women is their whole closet.
Yeah,
like,
basically,
you can't actually like. I'm like,
there's
oh,
not
I need
a lot
to
of
choose something else
unique.
now.
There's not a lot of unique items anymore. Like sometimes I'll go into the shops and everything's like a trend item. Like I just need a basic white t-shirt, please. Like
Yeah, no,
why can't I
literally.
find it? And then it's white on the front, and then you turn it around, and then it says something on it, and I'm like, no.
No, literally, and it's like it's frustrating. But I wanted to ask you as well about, okay, so I sent you a video on TikTok.
Yeah,
I just want you to tell me like, what do you think?
this Hailey Bieber one.
Yeah,
You kind of dress. You do dress like her vibe.
I really
Like
all of her vlogs.
like the loafers with the socks and the shorts and stuff, like, but you've got the legs for it also, which is really nice.
But I must admit, like obviously I got inspo from her.
Yeah.
Because if I had to wear that 5 years ago, like people would roast me. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean that other guy that we both know,
Yeah.
he roasts me about wearing school shoes.
Oh my, because of the loafers.
Yeah, like I'm not sure. Do you know what's trending right now? Clearly
Yeah.
not.
No. She also, I remember her like bringing the dad sneaker was a
Do
big.
you mean like the Sambos?
No, the dad sneaker, like not years ago. It was in just after COVID.
Asics.
No, it was, I don't know, it was just like a normal like sneaker. Like you can see she wears some of them. It's just like the typical dad sneaker. I don't know if it's like a specific brand. It was just the type of sneaker she was wearing, like that.
Okay, so let me first tell you, okay, you can speak about your fashion inspiration. I really need to speak about her because
I know you love Hailey Bieber.
because like, you know, I feel like women now are like so disconnected from who they are. And like we are tired of like constantly having to be masculine all the time. Like we want to be able to like not have to first of all dress for a guy or like dress to impress someone, or we want to feel like in our soft era. And I feel like it's really important that this trend is like, you know, something that is trending right now.
Yeah.
Like the whole soft life and stuff, because I feel like it's important. She completely rebranded, but her style is so, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
She wears oversized clothes, and like comfort is like at the forefront of like her mind. Like I watched interviews and stuff, which is so relatable.
Yeah.
Like not
because you
every
can't
girl,
always wear full trends to
or like once you
whatever.
wear like tight fitting like stuff 24/7, like
or things that's like
tight-fitting
popping
dresses.
out, and like you can't wear it everywhere as well. But her also, like, when you look at her stuff again, like, she doesn't wear, like, things with writing on it.
Yes.
And stuff, like, it's very, like, sleek. She does, like, a lot of monochrome, which is really nice. And it stays classic. Like, I don't think she's ever going to look back at her pictures and be like, oh my word, what did I wear?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm sure there is other stuff, but, like, she also dresses for her body type and not necessarily what's trending.
Which is so
which
nice
is important
as well.
yeah. It's also kind of, like, messed up that body types become trends. Like, your body shouldn't be a trend. That's just how your body is. Like, you know, it's crazy.
It's
like,
crazy.
they're saying, like, the 90s, like, super thinness is coming back.
It was like heroin chic.
And which wasn't a healthy era. Like, we shouldn't bring that back.
Like cigarettes, cocaine.
Yes, like, you don't eat, you just have a cigarette for breakfast.
And like a Coke, like a can of Coke.
Yeah. Like, that's not healthy. And, like, yeah. That's why I like thrifting. For me, so much of my clothing, like the pants today, like, is from someone else's closet. It's not money that I spent on those pants, and I get complimented on them all the time. The same with, like, my docs and that. Okay, they are more pricey, but, like, they thrifted, they secondhand. The same with a lot of my, like, jerseys and that.
And you wouldn't say.
No.
But
that's why, like I said, like, it's a skill. Like, now you, like, to go into, like, a hospital or charity shop, like, you have to look, things are gonna have holes in it, like, learn to sew, you know, like. I try to kind of stay away from videos that, like, push you to buy things and, like, fashion and stuff like that. Like, I do love fashion a lot. I think a lot of my, like, inspo comes from, like, movies and stuff. And, like, whatever series I'm watching, I kind of just pick what I like from the, like, different things. And what's really nice is, like, obviously 90s fashion came back, so when I go back and watch, like, old moves I really like, I'm like, oh my word, I actually really like that. Like, maybe I can find, like, a modern version of it
like
now.
an Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, or like Brittany
I know you
Murphy.
Yes.
Yes, I used to love her style. And like Jennifer Garner, like, obviously that's really like fun, playful, whatever, but it, like, gives you a little bit of ideas. But I think, I don't know, I kind of...
She's also like a clean girl in a way.
Yeah, like for that time,
Yeah.
like the innocent girl next door vibe, I feel like is the same as like clean girl now. And I mean, obviously like Avril Lavigne and stuff, I know they're not like so popular anymore, but when I go back and watch those videos, you know, like I kind of just get inspo from there. But I don't know, I don't really, like I said, I don't really buy a lot of new clothes and that. Like, I will just go buy a plain white top or like a jacket or whatever. I always have a leather jacket. Like, when it breaks, I go buy like basically the same one or like an updated version. So I think, I don't know, I just try to stay for like the classic.
So do you prefer like the leather jacket that is like, I know the one you're talking about, the one that you wear, but like the biker type of vibe?
Yeah.
Or would you wear something that's like, you know, those pleather longer jackets?
Yeah.
Do you like that as well? Not really.
I like it. Like, I like it, how it looks on other people and how they style it. But I don't know if I would know how to style something like that. I don't know. Because I also only wear like certain cuts of clothes because I'm short, so I don't like to wear clothes that are going to make me look shorter.
Yes.
So like if I wear something that's too long, it like kind of cuts me off sometimes. So like there's certain lengths and that. And I don't know, sometimes I also just go into the shops to see what's trending and like maybe buy like one or two items that I could wear still that's plain enough, like skirts that's maybe just a different silhouette than what I'm used to or whatever. I don't know, like
I feel like you look great in a skirt, like especially a skirt with like stockings.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's like a recent thing. I don't know where. I must have seen it on TikTok or something because that's like a new thing that I've started wearing. And like, I never used to wear that before.
I'm obsessed with like one of those check skirts, you know, like what I'm talking about, with the like black stockings and like just like a polo neck.
Yeah,
like a black polo
neck. That is like that classic kind of like academia.
Yeah, it's like a naughty schoolgirl, but but it's still very like innocent.
Classy. Yeah, I don't know, I think I just get inspiration. Like my one close friend Nicole, like she's very trendy and
yes,
like,
I agree,
but like in a way that's like it's thrifted stuff. So she always like introduces me to new clothes and new fashion, and a lot of my clothes are from her cupboard.
She is really cool though.
Yeah, so she's got like a really good eye with style and stuff. So a lot of like inspo and stuff is actually from her. I feel like
I feel like a lot of the younger generation, like they know what is really cool.
Yeah, but she's also like an old soul, so it's like a nice midway point. Like she doesn't wear only trends.
Yeah,
so
but I mean cool in a way like where you can clearly see that like she's being individual and like unique, and like that I find really cool because like you're not following the crowd.
But young people set the trends also.
Yeah, so I kind of like that. It's very cool.
So and I think also like my mom, has always been like an inspiration for fashion for me. She's one of those people that has like 4 pairs of shoes in a different color kind of thing. Like she loves clothes like a lot. And like growing up, I always saw how she paired clothes together and like color coded things. And like, obviously I don't always like the stuff she wears, but I always, when I put on an outfit, I'm like, would my mom like this outfit? And like I send her pictures and stuff. And like, obviously she's always supportive of it, but like a lot of my like putting items together and what colors I put together and stuff, I get from her, like watching when I was younger, like what she used to wear.
Yeah, same. I feel like I also got like a lot from my mom as well. Like she was very much into like she would also wear the like a plain black like pencil skirt with like stockings, and she was very like put together. And then she also wore like these rings on her finger, but it was like maybe one here, one here. It was very minimalistic.
Yes.
And like always gold jewelry. Like it was very like nice and timeless.
Yes.
So I feel like I've gotten that from her.
Yeah. And like a specific style. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like that also kind of gravitated. Like I like wearing my hair in a middle path.
Yeah.
That's something I got from her as well. So I feel like it's cool like how we like pick up things.
Yeah, yeah. But I think I would get like really expensive like biker boots. Like there was this one pair of Gucci boots like years ago that has the snake underneath it.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
have you not seen it?
But anything, I love anything Gucci.
It's so like, it's not like typical Gucci though. Like it doesn't, it's just black. You don't see the like Gucci colors on it.
But that's what I like about it. It's very like, I don't know, it's just sexy when you think about like Gucci. It's very like, oh my gosh.
I was obsessed with these boots. And I think also like when I was younger, a lot of my fashion came from Tumblr at the time. So like docs were always my dream to get. And I only recently got like 2 or 3 years ago, finally like my childhood dream of getting Doc Martens. Like, you know, oh, they were the best. Yeah. So like the sole is like a snake underneath.
Oh, that is cool.
And then I think it's got like a chunky belt, like buckle.
Those are really, really nice.
Right? Like I was so obsessed with them.
Oh my gosh. How much is that?
I don't even know. Oh, this is like 23,000.
Oh my gosh.
Like look at that. Oh my word, I'm obsessed. My weakness is probably shoes. Like I like to spend money on shoes if I'm gonna buy like a good pair. But then again, like something like Docs literally lasts you like 10 years. So like for me that's worth it.
Like if I was rich, like no one would know.
But only the people in the know would know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess
that's the whole point of like the quiet luxury is like it's a weird brand I've never seen before, but people in the know that's an expensive brand.
Yes.
Yeah. But also I don't think you need money to have style. Because sometimes it's just the way you put things together, or even if just looking after your clothes so that the threads don't come loose and you don't get like holes and stuff in your clothes, and like ironing it and, you know, keeping it on the right wash and stuff. Like,
so this is kind of like a, you're probably not gonna like it, but it's like a grandma type of like Italian grandmother, but it's very like I just like it. It's that one thing.
I'm actually pretty sure my granny had the same,
but I like that.
But like also it depends on what you pair it with. Like obviously if a granny's gonna wear it with an old floral top compared to if you wearing it with like a plain black top, like it's how you style it also.
I just really, really like the,
but I think that is very much your style.
I like the very like subtle type of energy, you know.
Do you know what I also really like? It kind of reminds me of that where the what's that like old watch? It's Casio. Don't you have a Casio watch?
No, but
because I like the Casio watch a lot, and that is also like a timeless brand. Like it came into like fashion almost for a little bit on TikTok, and a bunch of people got it. But then you got people that are like, I've had this Casio watch for 20 years or something.
And it also doesn't suit a lot of people.
Yeah,
like,
it also has to
everyone can wear it.
Like Nicole has the Casio watch, and because she wears kind of like very vintage looking stuff, it will always go with her style.
She's kind of very like hipster.
Yeah.
So like it suits their vibe.
Yeah.
Whereas like if I had to wear that, it would be like, what are you doing? Because like
depending on what you wear it with.
Yeah, I guess. But I feel like a watch is very personal. It's like it's your personality. That watch wouldn't suit me. Whereas I feel like for them,
I feel like a gold one could though.
Yeah, maybe.
Depending on the chain you get with it.
Yeah.
Because you can get the different chains where it's like the link chain, like the one you just showed me.
Oh, really?
You can get the Casios with that. Like you can change it around. And like something like an Apple Watch, I don't think that like Apple Watches also suit people, like everybody.
True.
I feel like you have to be like a high tech, like Steve Jobs vibe to wear like an Apple Watch. But like me that does nothing on my phone, an Apple Watch is not gonna look right.
Well, I guess if you are getting into working out, like you work out now.
Yeah.
And like I used to use that a lot as well when you like walking, running. Yeah.
So but I feel like Apple Watches to me is like a business person.
Yeah.
Kind of like they're taking calls and messages and like checking their emails on their watch the whole time and like.
But I wanted to ask you before we end off, like, what do you like? What makes someone stylish to you, like personally?
I think just like kind of having a cohesive look and like kind of the look they're going for is like kind of what they're achieving. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but you can kind of like
give me an example of like an outfit
So,
that
like-
you find cool.
So like let's look at it like a Tara Yami, for example. Like she'll wear the baggy jeans with the studded belt and like a ripped t-shirt and like the makeup to match. Like that's a cohesive look, even though it's not necessarily like a neat look or like clean girl aesthetic. Like it's stylish because she's been intentional with the pieces that she puts together. I think like stylish for me is like intentional. It's not just stuff you threw together. And
It's
like,
a vibe you're creating.
yeah, exactly. And then like clean girl is very intentional, like you're wearing certain items together to create a certain look. So I think anyone can be stylish and everyone has some type of inherent style, but some people maybe just don't, like they put all trending pieces together where you're supposed to kind of, you maybe, well, I'm not telling people how they're supposed to dress, but like you can wear a trend piece but like add classic pieces to it or whatever. But if you're wearing only trendy clothes all together, like to me, that just looks like you went onto Mr. Price's homepage and like bought whatever,
or like,
you know,
or like you're like trying too hard. Like I feel
You
like
know.
money doesn't necessarily like buy
by
taste.
class, yeah. or
Like you can
taste.
be a poor person, but if you have a good eye for something,
yeah, of course.
it makes you
like, and like money doesn't always mean you like gonna buy classy things or even things that like suit your
Yeah.
body type or whatever. Again, like obviously wear whatever you like, but for
Yeah.
me, style specifically means like you've put in like intent behind your outfits, like you're going for something specific and like it's unique.
Yeah,
in
you're being
some
yourself.
way. Like because style, like I think actually if you look up the definition of style, it's like basically specific to like that person and unique, where trends is specifically trends. Like being trendy isn't always stylish.
Yeah.
You know.
or fashionable. And,
Or I don't know, like obviously, but there's some people that can pull off that like full like Tana Mojo, for example. I feel like pulls off trends really well.
Yes.
She's always wearing something new and trendy,
And it
but
looks
again,
good, yeah.
like she's normally wearing like she'll wear those like little mini glasses, but then it's a plain white t-shirt that she's wearing it with. So she lets the like trends speak for itself, kind of thing. She doesn't like clash or whatever. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm not someone that's I'm not like a fashionable person.
Yeah, neither am I.
Like I'm not
so-
buying like the latest like you know like the sambas are really popular now.
Yeah, which I don't like
Like-
the summers.
Yeah, like everyone's wearing that right now. So like I'm not a fashionable person, but I feel like I have a good eye for things.
Yeah.
And it's like not necessarily what maybe somebody else would like.
Yeah.
But it's like I find it like it is something that looks nice and like it's authentic to me.
Just because something's trending doesn't mean it's good or nice. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, so if you're just wearing things that are trending, or you're actually asking yourself, like, is this a nice piece of clothing? Does it fit me well? Am I comfortable? Like, style is also something that looks comfortable. You don't look like you're struggling to sit in it or walk in it or whatever. Like,
that's like totally different. That's like high fashion. You're like doing it
that's
for the
okay
photo,
if you like it's high fashion
And you're a
though,
celebrity,
you know.
yeah.
But like when you just at canal walk or going to work and you're wearing something that you're clearly not comfortable in, or
But I just want to say I'm not claiming to be a fashion expert.
no, me neither. I'm specifically not like
I am not a fashionable person. Like I'm not constantly on like online shops and stuff.
yeah,
Like
not anymore.
yeah, exactly. Like saving up all my money for like something like
Yeah.
that. I'm not like that. And I appreciate fashion on other people, and like I would love to be able to afford like YSL makeup.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, it's there's just something about like being yourself through like your
Yeah.
clothes, and it's like an art form that I really appreciate. Like your style, for example, is really nice. Nicole's, who I've
Yeah.
met, is really nice, and like I can see that is who you are.
Yeah,
and I
it
really
reflects you.
and I appreciate that, because it's like, oh, you're being so confident.
Yeah.
and like you're showing yourself. Like I love that.
Yeah. Like I'm sure those people aren't gonna like what I wear either.
No, they're not.
You know.
And other people have like,
And they're gonna be very quick to say like that's not trending, or that's not like fashionable, or like that's old or whatever. So, but again, like I wear what I want to wear because it's comfortable and I like the way it looks on me.
Basically, like, live your life.
I actually don't like Balenciaga.
I don't either, but that's the one thing that like
Yeah,
came to
I
my
don't
mind.
like
It
that.
almost looks, it somehow makes it look cheaper, even though it's a super expensive jersey, but it just looks not tasteful, and then I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to say, wear what you want to wear. Like,
Yeah, it's like purely our opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
And like everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's been so much fun, and it's your birthday coming up.
Yes,
it's your
my birthday month. Woo!
Yay!
I was actually thinking about
Oh my
that.
God.
I was thinking about that while I was sitting at my desk. I'm like, oh no, wait, it's actually my birthday month. And
So
it's like the whole
crazy.
month because it's at the end of the month.
Yeah,
so.
literally, it is your birthday month, and like July is such a nice month to have your birthday as well.
I've always hated it.
Really?
Because it's
Why?
in winter and I can never have a pool party.
I'm just thinking about like the 4th of July. Like, all of
Okay,
those, like-
yeah, we don't really celebrate it. But it's
Yeah,
nice in the
true.
middle of the year because then like a year late, like 6 months later, it's Christmas.
Yeah, I wait, how old are you turning?
27.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh
My
God.
late 20s.
Yeah, you're still like at a good age. Well, I'm really happy to have you on, and thank you so much. Guys, new videos every week on my YouTube channel. I also have a book called Bright Days Ahead. It is available on Amazon, and new podcast episodes every Wednesday, so check it out. Thank you, Demi. Bye. We love you.
Bye.